Good day, everyone. Thanks for joining us here in the charts. You tune into the Crypto Flight Edition. Your fellow passengers stopping in. We have some technical details on the BTTUSD pair. And this is the Bitfinex chart. I'm going to pull up something super simple, just one ascending line, a few circles. We're going to take a look at the RSI to see if we can understand a potential back test of the previous level of resistance. And of course, if the price action continues higher, we'll see if we can get some sort of measurement. It's kind of hard to measure it when it's in new territories it's never been, but we'll do the best we can, and we'll at least give you the back test of the previous level of resistance. So welcome if you're new. Loyal subscribers, welcome back. Let's go ahead and see what we have here on the charts here. Let's reveal the lines. Just one line, actually. That's it. Super simple. Let me back out. You're just simply looking at obviously just one ascending line where if we kind of zoom in here, if you look at when everything started out back in, I think it was like February of 2019, right over here. Yeah, like February 2019. It's at like, oh man, these are weird numbers. 0.0009. We'll just leave it at that. And it was just kind of, it came out, it went down, it went up and found resistance at this ascending line here. That's the reason why I had to put the two circles there. And I just want to kind of give you a microscopic view of how that looked, because if you notice the two touch points right here in February, and then of course again here near the May 2019 level, and if we actually zoom on over to present day, you'll notice that it actually broke above that ascending line. If we just kind of get everything out here and zoom in, so boom, right there at this green circle, the most recent breakout, it actually broke all the way above that level. That's pretty interesting. It's at a 0.006. Again, these are less than a penny, okay? So now these are the 3-day candles, and it's kind of developing right now. This candle can obviously close red, or it can continue. It can actually turn green if it pushes to the upside before the close. There's less than 24 hours to close on this 3-day candle, and let's see it. It would have to actually close above 0.0099 on this candle here in order to turn it green. There's a lot more decimals, but I guess I'll just read them off to you. 0.00997430. Okay, if it wants to close as a green candle, I'm specifying the green candle because I guess the more green candles it closes, the more it has the buyers have an opportunity to show the markets that it wants to continue the trajectory to the upside. Let's take it on over to the RSI so we can just kind of take a look at how it looks in the RSI so that we're all on the same page. So if we kind of look at this, if we back out, again, these are 3-day candles. If you notice, the RSI is just kind of hanging out in a very extreme overbought territory. Now, in some cases, I mean, obviously a lot of people are buying this asset, okay, this cryptocurrency, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's probably going to crash here because one of the other things that I look at, let me just give you a note of where it is right now in the RSI 3-day candles. It's at about 94.9. That's actually really high. But one of the things that I do is, let's just kind of back out here. So if we get back into the price activity and pull up like something that's more visible, maybe like something like this. Okay, so these are the 4-week candles. No one uses a 4-week, at least I don't. I just want it for visibility purposes. One of the things that I do is I go back to the most recent previous level of resistance, with the exception of this ascending line here. I try to find like a horizontal line of resistance, and then I just do something like, I'll say like somewhere like right about there. That's at like 0.001, okay? And the reason that I do that is because I try to figure out like how much time did it actually consolidate in order to produce such an extreme move to the upside. And the way that I do that is I actually just kind of circle the area here so you can see it. Like any price activity taking place below this black line, because we can actually identify a breakout, right? When you actually see the candles breaking above a specific level, like the entire candle's body breaking above that level right here at like 0.001, then I would consider, again, all of this price activity that's taking place below this line, assuming that it never gets below this line again, right? This line here at 0.001. I know some saying, dude, that'll never happen. Maybe you're right. I'm not sure. I'm just, the neutral party, right? If we measure this area down here, we'll get the consolidation range before the break up. Okay, the breakout. So if I just go ahead and measure that, we'll actually start from the beginning of time over here, and then we'll actually measure the candles to break up above that black line, and then we'll have approximately 756 days. That's a reasonable amount of time for the price activity to break out of the consolidation range below that line that I just erased. So again, that's the reason that I'm pointing all of that out, is because if this market will continue the trajectory to the upside, I guess these 756 days will produce the, however aggressive the momentum will be, whether it's going to continue, whether it's topped out here or not. This will show in the price action in due time when you get like an extreme rejection. Okay, so far, if we kind of measure this wick, this is a developing candle, so it's kind of hard for me to say that this is in fact the wick, because again, these are like 4-week candles. It's still a developing candle, but let's just, you know, measure the wick for now to see how much of a decline has happened in the market. So it's only measuring like 28% so far, right? Let's do this. Let's actually pull up the monthly candles to see if we can see anything else. Okay, so this is also a developing candle. Like it's super new, guys. It's really tricky to kind of truly get a sustainable, or like a true understanding of where the market is going to go through technical analysis when it's such a new asset. And so yeah, we probably have to give this some time, at least let the monthly candle develop or complete, right? Same thing, right? And see where it actually closes. If it can close above this black ascending line here, I'd say it'd have a pretty interesting chance to continue to use it as support, because the objection the objection is for the price action to break above a specific level, okay, and then use it as support, as I'm just kind of illustrating on the path here. So if it can stay above this line and use it as support, oh yeah, then the price action will likely see some very extreme price targets to the upside. You're talking like 2 cents, maybe even as high as 3 cents at some point here in the future. In terms of a time frame, we'd actually have to give it like another 754 days. I realize the markets are probably going to experience some very extreme price activities to the upside here in the short term, due to the fact that the markets are in a bull market. So if it happens in less time, I mean, that's better for the buyers in the market, right? But that's as high as I can see it potentially reaching at some point. It's about 3 cents all the way up here. And if I can do a measurement of that, yeah, it's going to be about 209% to the upside. Don't expect that to happen overnight, guys. And that's definitely not guaranteed to actually happen. So please have a strategy as you enter and exit the markets, and don't use this as financial advice, saying that I told you it's going to happen. Not guaranteed, okay? So that's pretty much all I have. Things are looking pretty interesting and bullish, obviously, in this market. And hopefully you guys found some useful information in that. So leave an appropriate thumb just below the video there if you guys enjoyed the content, if you found any valuable information. And also subscribe to the channel as we continue to grow. We appreciate that. The YouTube algorithm is picking up when you guys engage. So leave a comment and, of course, an appropriate thumb. So thank you for your time. Take care of yourselves. Protect your portfolios. We're going to talk soon. Bye for now.